It's important to stay hydrated, guys. If you see this, drink some water. It's good for you. How's everyone? It's a nice evening here. Um, the weather here has just started absolutely chucking it down. It's insane. Yeah, it's like a full storm going on out there. So I'm glad I'm here. It's Monday. Actually, I think the other day someone was asking about like streaming schedule. What I can say is that I can't do streams on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So on weekdays, if it happens, it's gonna be like the odd numbered days. Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. That is the plan. How is everyone? Let's see if the camera angle is making the translucent chat work. See, now you can see the chat perfectly with the dark background. I'm a freaking genius. Yeah, so if you skip the waiting music, which I assume you did because I will put timestamps for you to skip it. But if you didn't skip it, you might notice that the waiting music is now looping perfectly because I actually just spent the afternoon fixing it. Yeah, I mentioned yesterday I downloaded a track and it doesn't loop as expected, even though it should. So I had to do some editing, like moving parts of the music around, like fading, so that the looping would work. So I'm very happy with it. I finished a big project this afternoon. I say big project. No, it's just another funding proposal. That's a artist's life. So I'm feeling like I could relax a little bit after submitting that thingy. And also I just started editing my next video. It's going to be another big... I should stop making such big videos. Like sometimes maybe I should just make a simple one where I just talk to the camera, quickly edit it together and put it out there, so that I don't have to spend so much time on on editing. But actually, you know what? Maybe I'll change the schedule. Maybe I won't do the Cantonese learner video yet. Maybe I'll film a new one just really quickly. I don't know. I'm just winging it. So yeah, that is what's happening now on the channel. I'm a bit worried sometimes that I'm sort of like spamming my subscribers with all these streams, because when I stream one time, you probably noticed, right? It shows up when I schedule it, and then it shows up when I'm streaming, and then like around 12 hours later YouTube processes it, and then it shows up again on your subscription feed. So I don't know, like how do you feel when people stream and then you don't watch them? Do you feel like they are clogging up your subscription feed? I don't know how people feel about it. I have my own opinions, but I don't know. So yeah, it's interesting doing this like almost on a daily basis. It's like a completely different way of living. Lots of time put into these things. So welcome, Ludwig. Yeah, I enjoy doing these, obviously, but it would be really nice if you guys could like give the stream a like and share it with people that you think would find these streams interesting or educational. Hello, Nugget. Good to see you again. Oh, it's your second time here. Welcome. It's always lovely to see you. Yeah, I think we got in touch on Instagram, right? But then I haven't heard from you since. But it's lovely to see you. I was trying to balance my various things, because language learning is one thing, and then making content, making videos. I was just saying maybe I should make simpler videos instead of a big one every single time, and then I'm balancing that with all the art stuff that I have to like plan, manage, and organize, and then create. So it's a lot. Like this afternoon, I had a lot going on in my head. That's why I had to like take some time to sort that out before I can go on stream and chat with you people again. Anyway, so how is it going by you guys? How is it going? I know Nugget's probably here in near where I am, so you probably are having a terrible weather right now as well. It's scary. It doesn't happen often. Like, that's one thing I noticed when I moved to the UK. People complain about the rain here, but I think in general, at least over here, right? I can't generalize, but like at least here in the northwest of England, it doesn't really rain that bad. It's like there's a constant drizzle. It's always grey. It's always like sort of raining a bit, but it's not that bad. Whereas in Hong Kong, when it rains and pours, like it's horrible. Every time it rains in Hong Kong, it feels like a proper storm, and you're like being washed away or something. You've been listening to my stuff. What have you been listening to? Is it like my music, my art? It's really lovely. Great to see someone appreciating it, because sometimes like when you make stuff, you throw it out there. Sometimes you get numbers, right? You get people clicking and supposedly watching, but then you have no idea what people actually think of it. So it's encouraging every single time when people say they like something that I do. Like, honestly, like I look at all the music I've made, for example, and then I'm thinking, oh, when people play it, when people listen to it, do they actually enjoy it? Like, what do they think? And I have no way of knowing. So it's like shouting to a void. You've been busy with work. Oh yeah, we should definitely have a proper chat. We live in a constant state of everything being soggy. That's the impression I get. And to me, it's not that bad. I'd rather have a constant drizzle, a soggy state, rather than just once in a while you get bam, like rain and thunder and everything all at once. It is proper scary. But now we're having sort of that kind of weather right now. We have resorted to talking about British weather. This is horrible. I don't know why I started doing that. My bad. This is so stereotypical. Do you also feel everything is meaningless? I absolutely feel that. That is the general truth of the universe. Like every day I think about that. Like, is there anything that isn't meaningless? What is anything I do not meaningless? Is there a point to anything? So I think about that every day. Like, every time I do something, I'm like, is there a point to this? So it's a difficult question to answer. But I mean, I just keep sailing. I just keep doing what I like to do. Maybe that's what matters. You like thunder? You do? That's special. I think that's a special thing to like. Trains, rains, and thunders. I like trains. Insert joke with ASDF films. I don't know if you guys are old enough to remember that meme. That's like early YouTube. I like small rains. I actually do enjoy when there's like a drizzle, but not like heavy rain. Anyway, yeah. So you actually quit stuff. No, I see. At this point, I still have the luxury of doing what I like to do. Which is making art, making videos, making things in general. I really like making things. And I feel a great sense of satisfaction when I make something, including videos, podcasts, music, writing stuff, writing words. Maybe that's the point of all of that. Maybe that's what matters. But I don't know. For now, I still have that privilege. Maybe in the near future, when I finish my studies, maybe it's all gonna come tumbling down, and I have to give up something. Unless you guys support me on my endeavors, whether it's my videos, my music. There are many ways to support me. If you like what I do, this is the plug time, because I didn't intend for this to be a plug, but yes. If somehow you guys help me out and turn the channel into something that can keep going on its own, then it would be really nice for me to keep making stuff for you guys, and maybe keep streaming and various things that I enjoy doing and you enjoy watching. You've been working on your conlang. Oh, can you tell us more about the conlang? I think you mentioned it last time, but I'm not sure. I think you put some examples in the chat, but I don't think we know much about your conlang yet. Is it like a naturalistic one? Or is it coming off some conceptual things? I actually would like to make a conlang, but I don't think I have the time nor the patience to do that. One of my friends, my partners, I guess, my podcast partners, is a conlanger, and yeah, I appreciate people who do that. I think it's a really cool thing. Also, it takes practice. So in case some of you aren't in the loop, right? Conlang is when people make their own language, constructed language, and there's many ways of doing that. But no matter which way you do, there is practice involved. And I know that conlang is sometimes they make one, and then they decide if that's a good conlang, and then they make a new one. They make more conlangs, and each one is better than the previous one. It's exactly like making art. It's the same idea, or it's making videos for that matter. And there is skills involved, and there is good and bad. There's like qualities to be judged. You love ASDF movie? Yes. Oh wait, is it Tomska who made that? I didn't know about the connection between ASDF movie and Tomska. That's cool. You've been to Comic Cons. I haven't been to any of those things. I'm too secluded. How do people not feel dreadful all the time? Insane productivity. I don't know. Some people just don't. Somehow they find a way to block out the meaninglessness of everything, and they find a way to redirect their attention to something that they're actually passionate about. That's me as well. It's an art land, so I'm designing it. Art lang. You mean art lang? You're designing it to be realistic and actually able to be spoken and written. It has its own writing system and grammar and everything. Oh my god, that's ambitious. I think writing system like conscript itself is a big endeavor. Yeah, my friend's conlang has its own script as well. It looks insanely cool. He has good penmanship as well in general. He writes any language very beautifully. So that sort of factors into his conscript, I suppose. I think he has an Instagram where he posts his conlang in the native writing system. That's so cool. I like art langs. I actually, speaking of art langs, I recently received my copy of The Hobbit in Welsh, which is a newly translated version. It's literally just been published. I pre-ordered it and it's arrived a couple of weeks back. I don't think I'm going to read it anytime soon because it's probably out of my like beyond my reading abilities, because it's fantasy, and fantasy, as I mentioned on stream before, it comes with like very complex vocabulary. So maybe in the future I'm going to read it, but I enjoy owning that book. You know what they say, buying books and reading books are two separate hobbies. Definitely in the first kind. You're curious about language in Hong Kong? If you are, I can recommend a talk that I did a while back. One second. It's a talk that I made at a Polish university. They had a thing called Asian Studies Festival, and they invited me to do a talk over there. So I decided to do a talk about multilingualism in Hong Kong, which I will put the link here. I mean, watch it afterwards. Obviously, it's subtitled. Wait, let me check if it's subtitled. I hope it's subtitled. Is it subtitled? Yes, it is subtitled. Don't worry. Yeah, it's subtitled in English. The talk is half about like how language is like in Hong Kong, and also how my own language journey relates to that background. Tom Scar made ASDF movie. I should have known. Let's see. Isn't the Hobbit language similar to Welsh? Yes, Mama, you are very clever. That's what it is. Tolkien made, Elvish, but then within Elvish there's like different registers or variants of the macro language. And they are based on his two favorite languages, which are Welsh and Finnish. And if I remember correctly, I might be wrong, but if I remember correctly, Sindarin, which is the lower register of Elvish, is based on Welsh, and then Quenya, which is like the Latin of Elvish, is based on Finnish. Which is interesting because historically these two languages were not viewed very highly. Like they were the ones being like oppressed. Like Finnish obviously ruled by the Swedes, and the Welsh were ruled by the English. Specifically about written language. Okay. I've got another talk to recommend. I've done a couple of talks in various languages. One second. About written language in Hong Kong. So you know what? Basically, Lang Explorer. Just go to that playlist. I've got a full playlist of talks I've done in various occasions, like in universities and polyglot events in my own university or just online. I've done like different videos. I've done talks about things I'm interested in. Sometimes it's languages I'm learning. Sometimes it's about the linguistic background of Hong Kong, which I'm keen to educate people about. I think, for example, there was one that I did for the Polyglot Gathering online about subtitles in Hong Kong, and I find that really interesting as well. How do you see the future of languages? Languages will exist. I'm pretty confident about that. Zaprosiliście na wykład. Mocne. Yeah, I've actually done talks at two different universities in Poland. One in Lublin. That one's more about Hong Kong society, and that's because a friend of mine who's at the Polyglot events invited me to their university, and then afterwards someone else, I forgot. Probably it was through the first talk. I think the first talk led to the second one. So, and then the second one was at the Jagiellonian University. They have a Festival Studiów Azjatyckich, Asian Studies Festival, where they have people talking about various things about Asia. It is unfortunately in collaboration with Confucius Institute, and there is a big story behind it that I'm not going to tell. But so they got me there, and I did a pre-recorded online talk. Yeah, the first talk was like live. That was way more stressful. But the second talk was pre-recorded, so I felt a bit more comfortable about it, and they sort of just put it on their YouTube. Your conlang, what, and is it the name? Is that Entani? Has Welsh, French, and Arabic influences. Sound-wise, oh, okay. So lots of h at the back then, I assume, because French, Arabic, and Welsh definitely has a lower h in there as well. Do you go hard with like the sounds, or do you is like the French is it as far as you go? Do you know other people like you from your part of the world? My part of the world, England? No, not. I mean, I know some people. Usually people with like Polish partners who would learn Polish. Lack of Cantonese subtitles is a pain for learners like you who would need both text and audio. It's a pain for everyone in general, but I don't know why. It's a cultural thing that's slow to change. Without going to details, for details, go to the talk about Cantonese subtitles. But like the TLDR is, Cantonese is just not put in subtitles. People put Mandarin in subtitles. And then when you study the Cantonese, it's a kind of a pain because the subtitles don't match what you're hearing. And I tried to play my part to change that, but I don't think that's changing anytime soon. In the talk, I also mentioned I noticed some other YouTubers have switched over to using Cantonese, but it's not mainstream by any means, which is kind of a shame. I stopped doing it because I think I mentioned in another stream that I'm not as well versed in like the Hong Kong YouTube scene as I am with the Anglophone one. So like I've been watching English YouTube since I was 14, so I know the style of videos people watch and what people like, what people usually do here, but I don't understand what people like when they watch YouTube in Cantonese. That's why it's not playing nicely with the algorithm, unfortunately. But whenever I did a video in Cantonese, I always put Cantonese subtitles because I do want to use that as learning materials. You've studied a bit of Mandarin. Okay, you are very ambitious. You're like a proper language. I don't know what would you say. Collector, I suppose. You have a lot going on, Lang Explorer. There is a lot of French R in the Welsh. Sir, yes, yes, big up, sir. Sir's such a great sound. I love the sound. It's such, yeah. I've a friend who hates the sound, and they say it's because it's like it's very spitty, and I will have to agree with that. But also I like how it sounds and how it feels to say it. And older versions. Oh, did you? When you say older version, do you mean like older as in you made them earlier, or is it like older in a fictional timeline? Because when you make a naturalistic conlang, you have to evolve the language a bit so that it feels like it has seen some history, like some sound changes, vocabulary, meaning changes. So, but I assume you mean like earlier versions of your design, right? Or maybe you do mean actually the fictional history. I don't know. And they lost a h. Is it h ha, right? I I forgot. I'm not sure which one the Arabic is like. When I hear it, I can say it reasonably well. I think when in the weekly language meetup that I go to, there's always like a bunch of Arabs there trying to learn English. They usually end up not talking much English, but that's another story. And then I managed to pronounce one of their names pretty well. I forgot what the name was, but it has a h in it, and they were so impressed just by the fact that I could say that name. But I can't do it just without listening to it. Like in a fictional sense, that's why I thought, yeah, this is amazing. Next, you have to write a fantasy story about your conlang. Did you guys know that was the whole reason Lord of the Rings exists? Not because he wanted to write the story, but because he made the languages, and then he wanted a world for that language, for those languages to exist in. So that's why he wrote the stories, and that is just amazing. The story serves the language. Several languages and stuff. That is so cool. I wish I had the brain power to do that, but I've got too much on my plate already. I think between doing YouTube and doing music, I'm like, yeah, that's all I can manage. This was, by the way, from the language event, as you can see. That was the one in Edinburgh in 2023, I think. Was it? Wait, or was it 22? I actually don't remember. Crap. When was it? When did I go to the event? I think 23. And I still wish they still organize that event. I love that event. It's so close to me, obviously. 2023, definitely. And the story behind this mug was that I heard about the event a bit too late, so I applied to speak there, and I was put on the waiting list. And then Richard Simcott, who organizes the event, said, "Well, Israel, since you're on the waiting list, might as well do some prep anyway. Like, prepare your talk, and then if someone drops out, you can join in." And then I thought, well, if I prepare it and then I don't get to do the talk, then what's the point? So I didn't prepare it. And then on my way to the event, Richard texted me saying, "Hey, Israel, someone dropped out. Do you want to do the talk? Like, do you have it ready? Let's do it now." And I missed the message because I was on a train. And then when I arrived there, Richard was like, "Hey, Israel, did you get my message? Do you have a talk ready?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" And he said, "Am I tripping? Like, did I tell you that, or did I make things up in my head?" And then I checked my messages, yeah, and it was there, and I missed it. So we agreed that I would do the talk as the very last talk on the second day, on the last day of the event. And so throughout the first day, I was like both listening to talks and prepping my talk. And because I already had the ideas and I had the sources in my head, so I could easily put it together. But it was pretty exciting to put that talk together last minute. It was fun as well, and it was something I was very passionate about, and it's a talk that I'm proud about. And also, on the second day, we had that was a secret special guest, and we had no idea who that was going to be. And then it turned out to be exactly who I wanted it to be, and it was someone that I looked up to, like an absolute icon. And they showed up like 2 slots before my talk, and they stayed there. And like the topic of my talk, which is minority languages, has a lot to do with what this special guest does. So I was super nervous. It was like meeting a hero, and then giving a talk about something that they are also passionate about. Oh, that was a whole thing. Anyway, that was me rambling again. Oh, what a miss. You leave me with an example. Aflin Sokon. Do you? I see. I can read the letters you use, but I don't want to assume. So, see, that's what I learned from learning languages. Things you learn from learning many languages. Never assume how letters work, and just throw away all your assumptions. Because what I see with people learning Welsh, for example, or learning any language, is that they see a word, and then their brain just tells them, this probably sounds like this. Even if it's not conscious, they just have a strong tendency to just go with a gut, and then it's wrong. So I've learned that. Throw away all your assumptions. So Nugget, either tell me how to pronounce it, like using phonetic the IPA, or like tell me how things sound like, or I'm not gonna read it aloud. I don't want to get it wrong. I hate being wrong. Do you? Love that he has so many names. Did he? You mean Tolkien, right? Did he have many names? I had no idea. Anyway, so that was half an hour of rambling. I'm going to start studying soon. Wait, give me a second. I need to take this text. Okay, I am going to start studying soon. So if anyone shows up, we can just chat a little bit. But that is the plan. See, I'm getting more efficient. I'm balancing my time and energy. Okay. Well, what am I doing today? Should I do something new? I got some. I was chatting to a friend today, and they said it's actually really good to see what I do when I study a language, or what goes through my head when I learn new things, or when I try to decode something. So that's great, because now I know that like what I'm doing here actually has some meaning to someone, I suppose. And then so that also informs me that what I'm gonna do moving forward is to actually showcase a bit more, not just what I'm doing, but also how I'm doing it, so that maybe someone watching this now or in the future can, get something out of it, like learn how I learn or something like that. Oh, by the way, big thing. I almost forgot to mention. I was gonna say like first thing today. Did you? So yesterday's stream, the one where I did some typing and writing at the end, it was demonetized. That was the first ever demonetization on my channel. So, hooray! This is like a historical moment, and I have no idea why. So if any of you were there, or if any of you have watched the replay, please tell me what you think the reason was, because I absolutely can't tell. Could be like some sensitive topics I talked about, like I don't know. Well, I'm not going to say it now because I know it might be risky, or maybe it's too many swear words that I use in Polish or in English, or I don't know. Maybe the music looped too well, and then they're like, oh, it's looping perfectly, so it must be like copyright infringement. I have no idea. So if you guys have an idea why, let me know, because I would not want that to happen again. Not that I've lost a lot of money. Like each stream makes me like 5 pence, so it's not a big deal. But also, it felt like a big deal because that was the first time on this channel. I didn't use anyone's music. I mean, I used the Pokemon music, but that was officially copyright free. It's because Pokemon made the music from the 4th generation games freely available a few years back, and then the license continues. So I know that legally that is okay. But I also, I don't know, like now that I've sort of edited it a bit, is that a problem if I've edited it? If it is, then that's really bad, because this one's gonna be demonetized as well. But who knows? And I didn't like play someone's video on like Language Simp, and I did my listening practice, but also, that's never been a problem before. So who knows? What was a sensitive topic? I was talking about Lithuania yesterday. I was ranting about some person that got on my nerves. See, I'm toning down my language now as well, just self-censoring, just to make sure that doesn't happen again. Does this channel make any money at all? Minimal. Like, I make like one McDonald's meal per month or something. So that's I don't really care about the money at this point. I'm not I don't do it yet. But it would be nice to know the boundaries, like what the reason was. Is it sensitive? It could be. I use some sensitive words. I don't know. But the one before that, I talked about like race, and that was okay. So maybe it's not about the topic. Maybe it's something. You make 1 coffee per month. Yes, exactly. Amazing, right? I'm so good at this. Yeah, that's why I should start. I should push off the interview video that I just started editing. Maybe I should film something tonight. I should do something that probably gets a bit more views. I'm so good at doing things that don't work, because I'm so too much of a hipster. I don't like to do things that people already did, like how to learn multiple languages at the same time, or how to, I don't know, how to learn a language in 2024. I don't want to do those unless I have something to add. Maybe this is the academic in me, because in academia you're always like, you do some reading and then you think what new knowledge you can add to that, like what new discoveries you can make. Maybe I'm using that mindset for YouTubing. So when I make a video, I'm like, is it something that is new? Is that something that people would find fresh? Maybe that's a problem, right? Maybe I should just be doing whatever everyone else is doing. I know. I'm not a very entrepreneurial. That's okay. You shouldn't eat at McDonald's more than once a month anyway. I'm so sorry, Lang Explorer. You would not want to hear about my diet. Be like him. I'm not a Giga Chad. I don't have all the muscles to what's the word? Buff it up. No. I can't English at the moment. On YouTube, you need to do a viral, and that's all you gotta be. Yeah, that's why. That's also partly why, like, I never treated YouTube as a lucrative thing. I do YouTube because I enjoy it. I don't do it because I want to make money from it. So that's why I wouldn't be surprised if I can't keep doing it, because I never meant to do it for money. It's just something I like sharing, because I have lots of ideas, right? Like I have the experience, I have ideas, I have also interesting things to talk about. That's the whole rationale for it. If I did things for money, then I have lots of things I could do. Like I could go and shop natives all day long. I could easily pick up some basic, I don't know, phrases in 20 languages, and then go on Omegle and shock lots of young girls or something. I mean, I could do that, but I don't think that is me. You know, I want this channel to be representative of who I am and what I have to share. You think I definitely could make money from it? Yeah, I could. Maybe I when I actually think a more enterprising way, and maybe that could work. But at the moment, this is just the main thing I'm doing. This is at the moment, my main thing is streaming. Obviously, I'm doing my own studies. I enjoy doing it, and I get lots out of it, and I get ideas from you guys as well. Like, talking to you guys has been really great, because I get an idea of what people are interested in, and maybe some topics that are already pretty commonplace, but also I have something to add. Like with reading, for example, we talked about reading on another stream. See, are you not a millionaire? Come on. I think someone probably has a record of that somewhere. Like maybe Google who is language simp, and then there's going to be like a celebrity page telling people about your net worth and where you live, and then I go to another wiki for. I'm very sensitive now. I'm not going to say things that risk demonetization after the first time. I'm not going to do that again. So I'm not going to say the name of that website, but hopefully you got the joke. You are a millionaire in For Human's heart. So maybe that's where your treasures are stored. That's where your safe is in For Human's heart. You should do your own thing. Thank you for the support. Yes, I enjoy doing my own thing. I don't need to be like different from everyone else, but I just want to make sure that it is something that I find interesting. That's all. I think that's the bar for me to decide what to make a video about. Anyway, so that is all the yapping. Oh, hi, Seaport just showed up. Welcome to the end of the the rambling. I rambled for like half an hour, but welcome to the chat. How are you doing? How's your day, Seaport? Good to see you. People are showing up here, and I'm just starting to do my studying. Is this a good angle? Tell me, like, because now if I'm sitting like this, you don't actually see my eyes, but you can see my face-ish. I'll move a bit over here. This is where I usually record my podcast because I'm actually directly facing the mic. That's how I do my podcasts. And I know this one looks overkill, but that's how it is. I've been doing that since the pandemic. Yeah, maybe this is a good angle. Because sometimes, like in the past stream, sometimes I've like turned the camera down to show you what I'm working on. But at the same time, when I'm going to talk, I have to turn it back up again. You watched the interview with Kaufman. Oh, that was a historical moment. That was when the two godlike people met up. That was quite an amazing moment. By the way, For Human, have you seen Steve Kaufman's interview on Easy Polish? I recommend it. It's quite an experience watching that. You seem like a normal person. What? He's not a normal person. He's a Giga Chad. There's nothing normal about the hyper polyglot alpha male Giga Chad alpha male. I got the order wrong. Damn it. Anyway, I'm gonna start doing my thing now. Looks good to you. Good to know. We talked about conlangs earlier, which was really cool. And then there was some debate going on. Ugwedd. I know this one. Ugweddai. The wed thing is a bit. I never know what the gender is when it ends with wed. Oh wait, is that Tidwedd? Oh, I thought wed was just an ending, but no, it means sight, look, appearance, shape, form, manner, mode, condition. Okay, lots of word ending with with. I like learning similar words. I'm gonna give that a try. I think learning similar words helps me consolidate the things in my head. Is Kaufman good in Polish? You will find out. You will find out when you watch that interview. That's why I said it's an experience. Very impressive. The man is an absolute Giga Chad. Unwedd. Vapor? Arwedd. Feature. Cadanwedd. Firmware. Oh, Meddalwedd is software. Meddalwedd. I knew software. What's hardware? Or is hardware? Caledwedd. Hardware. Firmware. Cadanwedd. Malware. Malacewedd. This is great. Oh, I've got all my tech words now. A spyware. Spyware. Oh, okay, okay. So somehow that corresponds to the where. Nice, but you're not into Kigachans. What are you into? Oh wait, that sounded like I was trying to, you know, Kervwedd. What's Kervwedd? Okay, I just realized I might not be able to learn all these. Carving. Oh, okay, never mind. That's not useful. Gwedis. Oh, I want Gwedis. Gwedis is useful. Gwedis. Decent. Gwedis. It has a good form. Gwedis. Sorwedd is horizontal. What's vertical? Vertical. No, not vertical. I hate vertical. Sorwedd. Ground appearance. Sorwedd. Sound. Ground appearance. Horizontal. Sinwedd. Malayswedd. Nodwedd. Oh, I knew Nodwedd. I'm gonna put like a whole word cloud on my textbook, or like a brainstorming thing. Okay, I think that's all that's useful to me at the moment. So I have hardware, software, firmware, malware, spyware. We've got attitude, feature, characteristic, and formally. Oh yeah, that's an English word, right? See, that's when I can't English anymore. Is it? Do we say formally? No, that's not an English word. Never mind. You saw Chinese-speaking Polish on regional TV channels in Poland before, and you were impressed. Okay. Maybe you should go find them. Have you seen the Chinese guy on Neopter on ENTR? That guy, the guy who was like, I moved to Poland because of my religion. That was quite interesting. Not sportswear. Sportswear. Let me guess what sportswear would be. I think like clothes, sports. Dillad chwaraeon. I'm gonna guess that. Let's see if it's on if it's in the dictionary. The dictionary is being slow today, and it's not in the dictionary. Okay, sportswear. I don't want to buy sportswear for Welsh football teams, guys. I want the word. Ugh. That's the thing, right, guys? If you look up things and then put Welsh in the keyword, like sometimes you get things related to the Welsh language, but a lot of times you get things related to Wales and it has got nothing to do with the language, and it's really annoying because over half of the country doesn't speak Welsh, so like statistically you get really irrelevant things, and sometimes you get lots of results in from the government itself, because the government is the biggest source of like websites in Welsh. So I'm going to put dictionary, and it is nope, nothing. Maybe we can try looking on Glosby. It's not in the dictionary either, so it's sad. But Google Translate says dillad chwaraeon, which is what I said, just sports clothes, which makes sense. Or you could say track whisk. So track wear, I guess. And for some reason there is a Russian translation here. Sportivny kostium. Tracksuit. Of course you have. Not so unusual. What's that? What did you send me? You started going to church because you started to learn. What? Why? Why is that a thing? Like learn Latin if you go to church. That's the one you want. But yeah, that guy on the interview talked a lot about like the difficulties in being religious in China, I suppose. that was an interesting one. I couldn't make it very far into that video. Kite. Why is it kite? Oh, it's English. Kite. It's cage. Try to even now. Okay, diolch yn fawr. Thanks for being here, Lang Explorer. It was fun having you around. Kite. Kite. Is it kite? Oh, let's hear it. Kite. That's a really weird way of pronouncing cage, but okay. Kite. Kiteches. How I know it's an English word is because the plural is us. Kiteches. Cages. Kawes. I prefer kawes. It's way better. And it's feminine. A kiteches. Cerdd. Poem. Quinn. Oh, I didn't know complaint was feminine. Okay. Quinn. Quinno. Level is also feminine. Okay. Level. Well, how can I describe a level? Level ilch. That doesn't really show that it's feminine. Level, a high level, a low level. What's a low level? Is. No, that's lower. What's low? Isel. Level. Anhygoel, unbelievable level. No. Well, a decent level. Okay. Level. I'm gonna remember the genders by using adjectives. Level weddle. A decent level. Mae gen I level weddle yn y Gymraeg. You nip to the shop. Go for it. Go spread your conlang in the chat. Nithod. Nith. Pipes. I know this one. Pipes. Pipe. Takva. I did not know this one. This is interesting. Traffic jam. So korek. Takva. Why is it takva? When I see tak, I just think German. Is that a Welsh root? No, don't worry, Nugget. Just introduce your if you don't mind. Like, if it's too much work, then maybe you can share some info about it. But yeah, feel free to chat with me and with each other. It's fun. Tug. What is tug? Oh my god, it means choking? Bottleneck. Tagva. Choking. Throttling. Bottom. Good to know. How do you say choke then? Taki. Oh, taki is to choke. Taki. Sindag. No, I'm not. Takes. I don't care. Okay, takva is a bottleneck. Because there's a choke point. Takva, choke point. Va is a place. Choke point. I'm gonna write choke point. Takva. Tug is a word that's in way too many languages. Because tag is in German, it's day in German. In Swedish, it's like the noun of to take. And then, I'm just gonna make lots of associations right now. I'm gonna doing free association. So tag, obviously everyone knows guten Tag, but in Swedish, you have tag, which is neutral, and then you have undantag, which is Ausnahme, an exception. An exception in Welsh is eithriad. What else? Tag. For tag. E. Oh wait, no. For tag. E eller på. I'm gonna try and do more Swedish stuff while I'm doing Welsh. Do you know why? Because my brain loves to confuse them. And forcing my brain to confront that confusion is gonna help me deal with the confusion. I många sammanhang kan de fungera utbytbart utan att någon reagerar, men I signalerar något handgripligt. Handen och fingrarna håller om på ett bildligt fasthållande. Okay. For tag E. Get a hold of, which in Welsh is dod I afael. Is it? No. Mynd i'r afael. Mynd i'r afael. Come to grips with, get a hold of something. Great. I've done a lot of like free association. Why do you think they get confused? Because I don't know, they sort of sound similar. They have a similar sort of melody, especially North Welsh. It's a sing-songy kind of thing. They have some similar weird sounds, like the E sound. In Swedish, a lot of accents say the E sound as like a E, like Sweden. And then in Welsh, the U, the letter U is pronounced E, which is quite similar in Northern Welsh again. What else? Yeah, I think that's why they sound similar, and that's why in my brain, I just keep, when I try to access one language, the other one just shows up. Well, now that Welsh is my active language, when I speak Swedish, Welsh comes up. So that's what happens. I tried speaking Swedish just a few days ago, and I was very conscious of the Welsh words that were popping up in my head. Like I would be halfway through a Swedish sentence, and then my brain would give me like and or in Welsh, and I was like, wait, that's not Swedish. So yeah, it's weird. Apparently, brains do that. Who knew? And it honestly didn't help that a good friend of mine speaks to me in both Swedish and Welsh. Like we switch pretty freely. Tack så mycket. Tag. No, I'm not tack. No. In general, the bdg in Welsh are like voiceless, so they're like bdg. So tack instead of tag. Taran. Taran sounds like a name. Oh, Mama, this one's for you. Taran, that's thunder. Feminine. Adaran, the thunder. Adaran. Taran, in Daran, one thunder. Taranai, thunders. Aminedd, patience, could be shortened to minedd. Skenny minedd, I don't have patience. Athletai. Clonk. Why is clonk a chat? Why does clonk mean chat? That's... What? That's such a funny word. Like, clonk! Apparently when you talk to people, like, clonk, clonk, clonk. Dictionary. Geriatir. How do you say come on? Tirt? Is it come? Klepper, clicks. I'm gonna write synonyms. Klepper, clicks. Apparently they like using clear words for chat. Clonk, cottum, clonkiai, cottum, counter, cyswllt, diet, diweithra. Oh, that's me. This unemployment. Diweithra, diweithra. So they have the dra ending, which is masculine. Why? No jobness. Dringor, gofal, hytter, lladrad, Lleidr, lluosog, llwyth. Lluosog and llwyth are both like multiple things. Mud. Mud. Wait, I know other words for mud. Right? It's not just one word. You've been working on space words. Oh, like outer space. Go for it. How do you come up with words? Do you use any sort of sound symbolism, or is it just more arbitrary? Dictionary. Mud. Side. Okay. Could be mud. Just say mud, I guess. Mud. Meine lwyth o wood. There is a pile of mud. No. Shit. I know pile. They're not llwyth. That's a load of. Dictionary. Do your thing. Please. Och sgwelwch yn dda. Tyrd i mi. Tyrd atai. Cascrawyn. Pentur. Okay. A heap of mud. Mae na bentur. I'm going to write a sentence. Mae na bentur. Wait, how is it disgusting? Anifer. Of wood. There's a disgusting pile of mud. Or is what's another word for disgusting? Avjechid? No. Maybe I misremembered. Anifer is the one. Rhedwr, profession, stuffing. I love how stuffing in Welsh is stuffing. Like they incorporated the dialectal pronunciation in it. Because it's not stuffing, it's stuffing. Rhedwr. I hate how the ending, like in profession, becomes masculine in Welsh, because in every European language it's feminine. Like Romance languages, Slavic languages, Germanic languages, whenever you have the shun ending, it's always feminine, but somehow in Welsh it's masculine. Sychter, traciau, tystion. Dwys. It's intensive, so course dwys, intensive course maybe. Oh wait, I think the word came up in my last Welsh lesson. Oh, I should book my Welsh lesson. I haven't done that. I'm going to do that after the stream, if I remember. Okay, whoever stays to the end today, remind me to book my italki lesson. I need to do it. Why is it not here? I thought I wrote the word dwys somewhere. Dwys. Tywydd dwys. No, intense weather. Gwyllt. It's wild. So if you have wild hair, that is gwallt gwyllt. Gwallt gwyllt. This is fun. Gwallt gwyllt. Holl bwysig. Mudlyd. Muddy. I'm enjoying this lyd ending. The lyd ending in Welsh means full of something bad. So not just full, but it's full of something bad, like a lot of sound, or muddy, odd, prin, profiadol, sengl, sychedig. You're reminding you. Are you gonna? I mean, you do, only if you stay to the end. Of course, I would love it if all of you stay to the end, but it's up to you. I can't tell you what to do. I can request that you do something nicely. Let's see. Possessive particle and lujoran means planets. Wait. U is the U. Wait. Is it U or U? R is the okay, French R. E, okay. Y is the E. Like Icelandic.
Fimuran. Fimuran. Fi im luch. Do you have to pronounce the H? Do you have the luch? Luchioran. I think at this point of me learning languages, I'm like not scared of pronouncing anything anymore. I just see something and I go for it. Yeah, I actually do enjoy like learning pronounce difficult things. I mean, like the video I made about difficult Polish words, but also previously I've made videos about Sanfapus. You know, and then I made a video where I learned to pronounce the full name of Bangkok, which was also fun. So I don't know. I like to undertake these challenges. But speaking of which, I just remembered I should put the Sanvaipus video in my humor playlist. I don't have many funny videos, but like when I do, I don't know, I find them funny. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's probably just me. Hold on. Hello, Eric. How are you doing? How's your day? What time is it now? Where you are? The H is pronounced. Okay, of course. Im. So is it always an E, or do you have like stress or unstressed versions? If it's always E, then im luchioran. I'm actually enjoying the H at the end a lot because it sounds so different. Because in all the other languages I've learned, right, you can't put an H at the end. Not I mean, obviously lots of them don't have the H, but in English and Cantonese we have the H, but we only use it in the front. But then when I went to Turkish, they have the H all the time. Like coffee is kahve, and I love saying it so much. It feels very alien, which makes it fun. Maybe that's part of why I like the S sound so much, because it's so different. Especially when you put the H after the U sound. That sounds very Turkish. Luchioran. How are you? I'm good. I'm a bit tired. I feel like today I've spent a lot of time writing, which is interesting. I enjoy making things. But yeah. Ailatrodd, repeat. Ailatrodd to recount, because atrodd is to report. So say again. Apelio, awgrymu, cludo. Cludo is transport. I thought it was like stick. Oh, glido. Glido is stick, right? Glitio. Okay, not glitio. How do you use cludo in a sentence? You should learn it then. See, there you go. Learn all the alien sounds. Cludo. Colli rhywbeth a symud o un man I fan arall. Oh, just carry. Just means carry. You know what? I'm gonna use this word more because English words in Welsh are boring. Cario is boring. Cludo is fun. So I'm gonna use that more. Something fun to know is sh. Ch is a ch. Okay. Oh no, there's a here. It's a here. The z becomes a j. Oh, that's an interesting. Okay, it's a digraph. What's a c then? Do you have a regular c? Is it a k sound or is it a t? Because those are the two most common pronunciations of c. That is interesting. Do you know IPA, by the way, Nugget? Because that would be really useful. Like when you talk about the ich laut, the ich sound. Ich. Koroni. Oh, I bet this is going to be about the National Eisteddfod, because they crown the winner of the poetry competition every year. Now this is talk about to crown, so I bet it's going to be about that. Cosi itch. Così fan tutte. Maybe that could be a mnemonic. maybe actually. So Così fan tutte is a Mozart opera. It means they all do this. So all all of me, all of my body parts are itchy. So cozy. But Welsh doesn't have a z sound. Cymysgu, to mix. Dwi'n cymysgu'r Gymraeg efo'r Swedeg yn aml iawn, yn anffodus. Delio a diwedd, pwyso, rasio, ymgeisio, banad Brycheiniog. Oh, this is fun. I don't know if some of you are in the UK. There was a bit of a scandal, I think just the other day, I think yesterday, when a BBC reporter said Banau Brycheiniog, which is the proper name of the Brecon Beacons, and then she definitely botched it, and then people were a bit mad about it. Banau Brycheiniog. Surprisingly, she got the Banau part correct, which is actually, to me, Banau is the less intuitive part because it's spelled with an AU, so you'd think it's in Banau, but no, it's Banau. But Brycheiniog to me is pretty intuitive. Brycheiniog. Drosodd a throsod. Over and over again. Drosodd a throsod. Gwneud llanast o. Make a mess of. Man siarad. Oh, like a siarad is to talk. Man siarad, a little talk. That's interesting. A fine talk, a chit chat. O ddyfri. Seriously, dwi'n cymryd dysgu Cymraeg o ddyfri. That makes sense. Rhiant. Maith. Foster parents. Trawsgwlad. Trwm ei glw. Hard of hearing. Wedi blin o'n lan. Yn bennaf. Okay, mainly. Ar hyn o bryd dwi'n dysgu Cymraeg yn bennaf, ond dwi'n dysgu tipyn bach o bwylig ac iaith arwyddion hefyd. So yn bennaf. What's benod? Oh, benodol is specific. Bennaf is mainly. Okay. Yn fyw ac yn iach. Dwi'n fyw ac yn iach. Dwi dal yn fyw ac yn iach. I'm still alive and kicking. And wait, what did I say despite gwaitha? Gwaitha. Is it gwaitha? Hold on. Wait, no. What's sech? Wait, is it not gwaitha? Yeah, gwaitha. Gwaitha'r a storm. Despite the storm, I'm still alive and kicking. Gwaitha'r storm. O serch. Dwi dal yn fyw ac yn iach. I'm alive and kicking. Yn sydd bin. Doesn't mean anything. Why is it bin immediately and sydd? Gwaitha pawb a phopeth. Yn iawn. Pan nes I chwilio am y ffras gwaitha, ces i'r un canlyniad hefyd. Mae'r gan yn rhy boblogaidd. Felly, does dim posibilrwydd gwglo'r ffras gwaitha heb gael y canlyniad am y gan. Yn sydd bin. Okay, it makes sense. Let's see. Okay. This is me reminding myself. Byddai'n bwcio'r fy ngwers Gymraeg ar iTalki yn sydd bin ar ôl y stream. Bwcio'r wers. That is me reminding myself. I'm going to book my lesson immediately yn sydd bin after the stream. Man siarad. How would you say have a chit chat? Is it cewch fan siarad efo'ch gilydd? Okay. So you guys have a chit chat. Cewch fan siarad efo'ch gilydd yn y chat. You do. You said a thing now. Ah, okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. If you want to, if you want to like do a more serious presentation, you're free to do it anywhere. You don't feel pressured to present here. Every time you hear Finnish music, you get a motivation boost to learn it. Learn it. Why not? What are you learning, Cpot? Are you learning a language, or are you just vibing? I was thinking, what's in the background there? That's my manuscript paper, like paper for writing music on. What book am I using? Yeah, don't worry. I talk about it several times, and lots of people ask me. This is the official textbooks from the National Centre for Learning Welsh. They are available for free. I tried to find them on live one time, but I couldn't find them for some reason. But I know that they are free. Like, it's not pirated, it's free. You can get it. You can get them, the soft copy anyway. And then if you want to buy them, in the UK it's £10. So it's also really economical. So if you want to study some Welsh, like in a more textbook conventional kind of way, I recommend it. The only downside is that these are clearly designed for group classes, not for self-study. So they're not the best. If you want like books designed for self-study, maybe go for like the colloquial or teach yourself or whatever. I haven't tried those, so I can't decide. But yeah, but this one is very economical. Like it's either free or £10. Your messages didn't send. I don't know why. I'm so sorry, Nugget. That happens on the stream sometimes. I think YouTube just thinks some things are spam, because the same things happened to my at some point when she tried to send some Chinese things, and it's not in my control. I checked the settings. It's not in the control. You're learning Portuguese. You're not learning Finnish, but you did try learning it. That's cool. You love how it sounds. It sounds like it's kind of cool. Do it. Like, put it on your wish list. I have a wish list. Everyone has a wish list, don't we? Okay, Elaine Ddesad. Okay, Elaine is feminine. Elaine Ddesad. Garddio. See, that's a perfect example of what I mean when I say they're designed for classroom activities. Because this one, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do. Like, there is zero instruction. It just says talk about these things, and then there's like a word grid. What? Or are you just talking about like what you wear to the countryside? I don't know. Are there words I don't know? I know the words. That's fine. Adoleki revised. So you're asking people what they ate. That's fine. I don't need to ask people. Or unless you want to tell me what you ate, I would be happy to translate them into Welsh as well, as a practice. You know, I feel like at some point I should just ask people to give me things to translate into Welsh. Maybe that would be fun. That would be helpful, actually. That would be cool to say. I'm just gonna ask people, like, what did you eat? And then I'm gonna put it down in the grid as if I was in a class. Medishettur trausglad. Person sy'n rasio ar drac mwdlyd. Ar drac mwdlyd. Ar drac. Person sy'n rasio ar drac mwdlyd. Person who runs on a muddy track. Alien in Welsh. Oh shit! What is alien? I knew that at some point. A third kind. Kind is math. It's feminine. So a trit. No, tritedd is masculine. Tritedd. A tritedd fath, I think. I'm pretty sure it's a tritedd fath. A tritedd fath. A tritedd fath. That should be the... Yes, that's the feminine. A tritedd fath. The third kind. Or, what's alien? I need to know. I used to know alien. No, please don't be alien. I would hate it to be alien. Alien. I know I hate it. I'm not gonna say alien. What's the plural though? Alien. Aliens. That is so blatantly English. When the plural is an S, then you know it's or as we say in British Sign Language, that's bad. Fun fact, in normal people, like in hearing people gesture, this one's good, this is bad, right? But because in sign language you can flip the signs around, the hand shapes around. So this one is still good. This one is bad. Whenever you have something like this, it's bad. Estron, that's a foreigner. Rhywun sy'n perthyn i'w wlad, cenedl neu hil arall. That's just a foreigner. That's an alien as in a foreigner. Estron. No, that sucks. Why do we not have a native Welsh word for an extraterrestrial? It's either alien, which is English, or estron, which is Latin, and also it doesn't mean extraterrestrial. Let me look up extraterrestrial. Is that saw in the dictionary? Oh wait, yeah, it is. Asvidol. See, that's much better. I like that one. Asvidolin. That's going to be my choice. Asvidolin. Asvidolion. That's a plural. So asan is out. Vid is world. So out world individual. Olin is like a person. Outworld person. Ausländer. No, Auswälter or something. Asvidolion. That's much better. I enjoy this one better than aliens. Is there a historical reason to Welsh spelling being so funky? Don't know actually. Don't know. I think the main funky thing about Welsh is that the W is a vowel, right? That's the main thing. Otherwise, it's pretty self-explanatory. I think. See, my hypothesis. I'm gonna guess again, because in Welsh, F is a V sound and double F is an F sound. So my guess is that at some point in the history of Welsh, all the F sounds became V sounds. Because because lots of words with the FF, which is the F sound, are like more recent words. Like if you look at, I mean, not like as recent as the last century, but like relatively recent. So like fermur, for example, ferm, which means farm. That's from English, I think, right? So that's a relatively recent one. So my guess is at some point it was the V sound was an F sound, so they spell it with F, but then it became a V sound, and then they imported new words that have an F sound, and so they have to make a FF to spell it, which is the same reason the W exists. Why do we have the W? Because the reason was, hold on, it used to be, in Latin, this is me trying to recall my linguistics knowledge, historical linguistics, right? In Latin, the V and U used to be the same sound, and so is the W. So they used the U to spell a W sound, and then the W sound, the W sound, became a V sound. So they made a new letter. So they made the U vowel and the V letter separate things. So you have the U as a vowel and V as a consonant. And then the Germanic peoples imported it. And then... Wait, no. What? And then they shifted again. Right? So... Yeah, so they imported it and they were like, wait, we need a letter for the W sound. Latin doesn't have the W sound anymore. So they made a new one used by putting two V's together. Which is exactly how the FF came to be, that I'm guessing. Oh my god, I'm making so many connections. But yeah. Anyway. I'm yapping again. Let's see what I missed. Did you literally name aliens and foreigners the same? I mean, alien does mean foreigner in English. Alien just means not from there. So originally, before the concept of like cosmic aliens was a thing, that's what aliens meant. And now sort of Trump is making that popular again. So opte. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So alien just means opte originally. Alien can also be adjective less used. Kosmici. Mimozemścian. Oh, like Ziemia. Okay. Extra. Mimo? I don't know the prefix mimo. That's interesting. Stian, tian, tian. Oh, it's like Rosjan, the ending from chrześcijan. Zamiast przyjechał obcokrajowiec, obcy nas najechali. What is it najechać? Isn't that like invade? Życie pozaziemskie. That's cool. Yeah. But if you go by literal meaning, I mean, birds are życie pozaziemskie. Chciałbym poślubić obcokrajowca. Chciałbym nawiązać kontakt z życiem pozaziemskim. Oh, you're gonna get all excited. Okay, where was I? Nurse. Oh, okay, that's cool. Okay, define. What Betty nurse? What is a nurse? Person. Person sy'n trin cleifion mewn ysbyty ydy nurse. Tafarnwr. Like bartender, tafarnwr. Be ydy tafarnwr? Person sy'n gweini ar gwsmeriaid. Huh, what? Oh, I'll find that. Plymwr. Plymwr. A plumber. What does a plumber do? Person sy'n trwsio pibell. Trwsio pibell. What's a plural of pibell? Pibell. Pibelli. Trwsio pibell. Dŵr cynnes. Okay. Ddŵr cynnes. Warm water pipes. Person sy'n trwsio pibell ddŵr cynnes ydy plymwr. Bardd. Person sy'n ysgrifennu cerddi. What? What do you do with a wooden spoon? Oh, okay. Cogydd. A cook. Cogydd ydy person sy'n cymysgu cawl efo llwybren. A person who mixes the soup with a wooden spoon. Garddwr ydy person sy'n chwynnu gerddi. Gwyllt, I guess. Oh, sychedig is okay. It is thirsty. So a pub. What's the word for someone who works in a pub? Is it bartender? A bartender is someone who serves thirsty customers. Person sy'n gweini ar gwsmeriaid sychedig ydy tafarnwr. I just started to realize. Do you say barman in Polish? You do say barman in Polish. Okay, I thought that was a Turkish thing. Cogydd, bard, ysgrifennu cerddi, dwys. What? Intense poems? Does a poet have to write intense poems? Pozaziemskim is outside of Earth. That's out of ground. I mean, Ziemia is Earth as well. I mean, Earth does mean both things. It's the same in English. Same like all the different languages. Deiar in Welsh. Deiar. In Estonian, the word foreigner is one of the only exceptions for pluralization. Why? Human. Oh my god, I see what you did there. Nugget. I see it. That's a loan word. It's a clear loan word. Or code mixing. Okay. Okay, this one. But my John ydi o. I knew that already. Be di enw'r llefydd yma. Llefydd? Why is it like, are we doing like silly puzzles? Just I've seen like word puzzles in Polish like that. It's really silly. And really false as well. What? Oh fuck! Oh no, it's not a silly puzzle. It's testing my knowledge of places, I think. Because I know this one. I've heard of this one. If you guys have seen the fault line video about Welsh, there is a place that is named after the grave of a dog who died. I forgot. Beddgelert. What? Oh, bed. Oh, I keep forgetting. The digraphs in Welsh are one letter. So B-E double D. Double D is one letter. Beddgelert. Oh shit! That means I need to know these places. I'm into castle. It's a castle, and it shows like the days of the week. I'm just gonna guess it's Cardiff because it's the most well-known castle, I guess, and it's open all the time. Can't be anything. And double D is one letter again. This one, I'm guessing it's a church of 3 something. So I'm gonna have to look. San 3. No, that's not what I'm looking. San 3. Yes, I found it. I didn't know this place at all, but I found it. I'm a freaking genius. San 3 Sant, the Church of 3 Saints. So double L, one letter. San 3 Sant. San 3 Sant. Potable. Yes, I have heard potable, don't worry. Wszyscy to już nawiązaliście kontakt z życiem pozaziemskim. Tak, ale ja wolę kontakt drugiego stopnia. Być ojcem wielu kosmitów. Okay, have fun doing your... What's the word for fatherhood in Polish? Ojcostwo. I knew there would be a word for that. Ojcostwo. That makes sense to me. What's the... Now I have to guess what this is. Man and then and then like a car or something. Is dinner card a place? That's not a thing. Damn it. Truck? No, lorry? No, not a lorry. How am I supposed to guess? That is insane. I'm just gonna Google it. No, when I search car, I just end up on like car sales websites. What's another word for man? Face? Face? Head? Oh, face! Head! Pen. Kai? Is it pen a kai? What's a... It's a field though, that's not what I'm looking for. But it's sort of pen or something. Penna, what else? What else starts with penna? Oh, this is fun. This is actually a lot of fun. Just learning Welsh places. Oh, penna van! Penna van! There you go. That's a van. That's not just any car. It's a penna van. Yeah, got it. Penna van. Gotcha. Okay, what I miss? Używamy ludzi tylko do eksperymentów językowych, a potem ich wypuszczamy. Gdybym wolał porwać kilka osobników do eksperymentów językowych, ale już ich nie wypuścić. Może wpuścić resztę, ale jednego osobnika zachować. What did I just read? I'm trying to swear less so that I don't risk being demonetized. I was so close to... Yeah. Hold on. John Adir Tala. Okay, I know that already. Team Athleta dyddiad geni cyflymder. Venga. Oh, Venga. Ah, that's a really irregular. Ifanc. Iau, Venga, Venga, Ivenga. Iau, Ivenga. Ieuaf, Venga, Ivenga, Ifanc, Ifanc. Okay, fuck it. Who cares? Who cares? Venga, Hina. Cyflyma, Taldra, Arava, Tala. How do you say someone's short? It's see, I'm already fully aware like some words are going to be confusing in different languages, because for example, when you want to say someone's tall, in English you use the same word as like a tall mountain, but in some languages you say they're long, in some languages you say they're high. So I'm very careful when it comes to these things. I'm going to check how you say someone's short. Bir, heb fod yn fawr o ran taldra, heb fod yn hir o ran amser. How do you say he is short? On vir. Do you say vir? Okay. Bir. Not. You say it's low. You say it's short. So. Birav. Dyddiad geni. Oh, I hate this. Look at this list of people. They're born in the 2010s. I hate this so much. I feel so old now. Damn it. I hate this. Bydych barnchi. Dwi'n meddwl mai caffi'r castell ydy'r caffi gorau. Dwi'n meddwl mai pasta ydy'r bwyd mwyaf blasus. Dwi'n meddwl mai pobl y cwm ydy'r rhaglen fwyaf cyffroes. Difla. Llyfr difla. Oh, let's do this. Okay, let me ask you guys questions. We're gonna discuss this together, okay? First of all, me. So, guys, what do you think is the best restaurant? What's the best restaurant? Tell me in the chat. What's the best restaurant? Whereas I'm gonna decide what's. I actually have no idea. What's my favorite? Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna choose the one that I went to for my sister's birthday. Well, I forgot. The Refuge. Yep, the Refuge. Hello, well, whoever's new here, welcome to the stream. Dwi'n meddwl mai Refuge ydy'r tŷ bwyta gorau. And then the most beautiful city. What's the most beautiful city? Vietnamskan jestem simpem. Okay, so 4Human says my 4Human yn meddwl mai tŷ bwyta Vietnamaidd. Is it Vietnamaidd? I think it's Vietnamaidd. I'm just gonna check. Vietnamaidd. Yeah, Vietnamaidd. Ydy'r tŷ bwyta gorau. Camila yn meddwl mai. Oh, you're gonna. Now I have to choose. Okay. How would I say fish balls? But I think it would be boliau pysgod. Is it boliau? No, shit. No. That's
That's stomachs. No, why does bowl mean stomach in Welsh? That's so confusing. What's a bowl? Let's see. I don't want to say pail. Pail is a ball that you kick. Crones, pail, pelen. Maybe pelen? Pelen. Yeah, maybe pelen. The plural is peleni. Let me see if I can find examples of the word peleni. Not pelmeni. Fuck you. Stop. Google, stop changing what I want to say. Every time I look up something, Google's like, do you mean that? Yeah, peleni. Peleni. Piss God. What's the most beautiful city? Dwi'n meddwl my... Honestly, I don't know what the most beautiful city is. I'm gonna go Lund because I lived there and I loved it. Mae Lund ydy'r ddinas hardda. Do you say hardda or fwya hard? Hard. Hardda. Dwi'n meddwl mae Lund ydy'r ddinas hardda. The most delicious chocolate. Ah, damn it! What's the most delicious chocolate? Dwi'n meddwl mae... Oh, how do you say Belgian? Is it Belgaidd? I'm guessing Belgaidd. Belgaidd, yep. Mae siocled Belgaidd ydy'r siocled mwyaf. Dwi'n meddwl mae siocled Belgaidd ydy'r siocled mwyaf blasus. Ffrwyth melys. What's the sweetest fruit? Sweetest fruit. How do you say sweetest? Do you say melissa or mwyaf melys? Melissa. Okay, Melissa. Melissa is sweetest. That's great. I'm gonna name my daughter Melissa. Sweetest fruit. I don't know. What's the sweetest? I'm gonna say cake. I should learn some. I should revise some fruit names. Keliosen, right? It's cherries. Kelios. Blueberry. No, let's say strawberry. Strawberry. I don't remember strawberry. Do I know strawberry? Mevis, and one strawberry. Mevis, strawberry, blueberry. Fuck is this? Raspberry. I just bought a raspberry pie, by the way. Just thought I might have mentioned that. Why do they all have different names? Strawberry, blueberry, raspberry. They have different names. That is bad. Mavon, not Malon. Mavon. You guys are making me hungry. I haven't eaten since I like 4. Mavonen. Okay, it's only in South Wales. It's Avon. Okay, I'm gonna write these down. This seems useful. Mavonen or Avanen is raspberry. Strawberry is Mevisen. What gender? Is it all female? I'm gonna check. Mevisen. Also feminine. Mevisen. Strawberry. And cheese. No. Cheese is caught. Same pronunciation, different sound. Cheese is also feminine. Is it? Cheesen is blueberry. So cheesen, mevisen, mavonen. I love how these are all singulative. Oh, hello. Hi. Very nice. Yes, you got all the emojis. Keliosen. I'm gonna check Keliosen while we're at it. Kelios. Is it also feminine? No, I misspelled it. Kelios.
Kairos is also feminine. Cherries also. Kairosen. Yeah. Also, fun thing for the language nerds out there. In Welsh, we have a thing called singulative and collective, which is like singular and plural, except the collective one is the default, and then the singulative one is an extra ending. And interestingly, all these berries have singulative and plural instead of singulative and collective instead of singular and plural. So the default is plural, and then you add n for the singular. So Kyriosen, Mavonen, Medisen, Llisen. So dwi'n meddwl mai mefus ydy'r ffrwyth dwi'n meddwl mai mefus ydy'r ffrwyth melisa. Dwi'n meddwl mai mefus ydy'r ffrwyth melisa. Llyfr diflas. What's the most boring book? Hobbit. Sorry. I literally just said I bought it, but I already know it's going to be boring. Dwi'n meddwl mai'r Hobbit ydy'r llyfr mwyaf diflas. Be oedd... Dwi'n meddwl mai George Best oedd y pêl-droediwr gorau erioed. A fi'n deud, mi fasai... Ooh! So he and I would say that this guy is the best footballer. I know nothing about footballers, so I'm not going to do any of it. But interesting just to look at the conjugation. A fi fasai fo a fi'n deud mai rhywbeth oedd y ffilm orau. Yn siŵr mai fi sy'n iawn. I'm sure that I'm the one who's right. Dwi'n siŵr mai fi sy'n iawn. Dwi'n meddwl mai Rick fydd yn rasio mewn ras. Fydd yn mynd I Wimbledon. Dwi'n meddwl mai Cerys fydd yn gwneud y gacen briodas. Da ni'n meddwl mai Sam fydd yn ysgrifennu nofel. Ron i'n meddwl mai Cerys sy'n dysgu'r dosbarth. Okay. Oedd yn dysgu'r dosbarth. Fydd yn dysgu'r dosbarth. Fasai'n dysgu'r dosbarth. Okay, easy peasy. You did something similar when naming solar systems and galaxies. They're plural words because they're made of many things. Oh, do you mean the word for solar system? Is that what you mean? I think that's a really cool concept because we don't think about it when we think in like English or most languages, because it's so common to have the singular plural system. And I find it cool that sort of Welsh sort of flips it on its head sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. With certain things. What's grapes again? Gronin. Is it gronin? Groninen, I think. No, that's... Oh, shit. No, that's a seed of corn. Ground... I forgot. Something to do with ground. Groundwinen. It's also feminine. Okay. Groundwinen. So plural is groundwinen. But not gronin. Gronin's a grape. Grain. Gronin is grain. Groundwin is grape. Gron. Okay. Siaradwch. Be 'di enw'r caffi? Coffi ydy'r enw'r caffi. Pwy ydy'r hynna yn y llun? Yasmin ydy'r hynna yn y llun. Pwy ydy'r fenga? Twm ydy'r fenga yn y llun. Sut mae Yasmin a Sar yn perthyn? Teulu ydyn nhw. Pwy sy'n mwynhau nofio? What? Who enjoys swimming? How am I supposed to know? Am I supposed to see from the image that someone likes swimming? What? I've no idea. Ai. Pwy sy'n gweithio mewn banc? Hugh sy'n gweithio mewn banc. Pwy sy'n astudio mewn...
I think it's just asking me to make shit up. I'm not going to make shit up.
Gofyn cwestiynau. Dafydd. I'm not going to do this. This is too easy. I'm going to do like a few exercises just to like consolidate. Unwch ddau hanner y brawddegau. Dwi'n meddwl... Do I just use the normal one? Okay. Bod. John.
I'm going to practice my penmanship while I'm at it, my handwriting.
Mynd I Llundain. Dwi'n... How to write nicer?
Why can't I write nicely? Why, pam dwi ddim yn gallu... Pam dwi ddim yn gallu ysgrifennu yn hardd? Yn daclus. Pam dwi ddim yn gallu ysgrifennu yn daclus? Why can't I write tidily?
Dwi'n meddwl mae John sy'n mynd I Llundain. Dwi'n siŵr.
No. I already got it wrong.
Let's too focused on the handwriting. Dwi'n siŵr mae'r boss oedd y person mwyaf prysur. Ella bod Sian yn gwybod yr ateb.
You prefer Southern Vietnamese dialect?
Okay, I have no idea what the difference is. Ella.
But guys, you haven't answered me. What do you think is the most beautiful city? I would love to hear about your opinions, because I struggle to come up with the most beautiful city. Because I've been to many different ones.
Ella mae Sian sy'n gwybod yr ateb.
Lluosog. Again, I'm breaking apart the book. How many sheets are coming off at this point? There's more and more. Increasingly, I feel like whenever I turn a page, the new page comes off. So very soon it's going to be all just a mess. This one won't ever go back in there. Brno or Olomouc? Olomouc is actually really nice. I haven't been to Brno. I haven't been to Wrocław either. But I enjoyed Olomouc. Thanks for the recommendation, honestly. Even though it was a pretty short visit. You have to get going. Thanks for a good time. Of course. Oh, you sent me the stuff. Well, yeah, if you want to like talk about anything like your conlang or like any art projects, just let me know. Like get in touch anytime. Like I'm online. I'm terminally online, which is not a good thing. Vietnamese music only uses northern dialects. That's interesting. Okay. Cerdd gan Emmet Davies. Mae athro'n troi athrawon. Mae tŷ yn mynd yn dau. Mae can yn troi'n ganeuon. A'r bwy yn wir mae'r bai. Mae iaith yn mynd yn ieithoedd. Mae coeden yn troi'n goed. Y iaith Gymraeg dwi'n meddwl yw'r fwyaf od erioed. Odd. Fuck. My brain just... So what just happened was... It's saying that y iaith Gymraeg yw'r fwyaf od erioed. The Welsh language is the oddest one. The most odd ever. And odd in Welsh is odd, just OD. And then my brain read it in Polish. So my brain was like, since. So
if I interpret it that way, I read the Welsh language is the biggest since forever, and that makes no sense. My brain just glitched and decided to read odd in Polish. That's so stupid. It's lisping, yeah, because they have all the the sound. It's very true. Yeah, that's why it's been stereotyped as like an elven language. Like literally, like if you play fantasy games or something, they will literally name the things in Welsh. Actually, there was I found oh shit, what was it? I found something, some like popular game, because I don't do a lot of gaming. I found some game where I'm gonna find it. I tweeted about it. I forgot what game that is. RuneScape, yeah, RuneScape. So in RuneScape, there was like elf people, and everything in that culture is literally just in Welsh. That they couldn't be asked to come up with any new names. They're like, oh, whatever. We're just gonna put Google Translate it into Welsh, and that's the name of the thing. So, the capital city of the culture is called capital city in Welsh, and then like the source of whatever is called the source. And there's like hold on, I can show you guys. It is just so silly. Let me see if I can find the. Yeah, this is RuneScape. I never played RuneScape, so I don't know what it's about. But there's like districts. Okay, districts. This is English. I don't know what this is. These are just Welsh. Katar means like a stronghold. Chaheyar, something iron. I don't know what something iron. I don't know what iron. Yorwerth. That's a Welsh name. I don't know what that means, but it's a common Welsh name. This, maybe that means something else. Ifeth. It's also a Welsh name. It's a Welsh feminine name. What else? Amlod. Aml is often. Amlod, I guess, like frequency or population. Oh, it's a male. Okay, it's a Welsh name. Heaven, probably a name as well. What else? I don't know. That was my point. Like, Tardia. That's how I found out about it, by the way. Like, cause I was learning this word, Tardia, which means the source. Yeah, origin. Yeah. Wait, is it masculine, feminine? That's important. I need to know the gender. Tardiat. Is it feminine? It's masculine. Okay, yeah. So Tardiat. It means the origin, and then I was googling it, and then Google just gave me a bunch of RuneScape websites. I'm like, what the heck? And that's how I found out about it. So this it's just origin. And then Cywir, the name of a clan, is just correct. We just say it all the time. I don't know, like, maybe it's cool, or maybe it's just lazy. I can't tell. I think it's pretty lazy. Like, they didn't name anything themselves. Just translate it to something else, and that's the thing. Imagine if I made a fantasy culture where the capital city is just called Stolica. Anyway, let's do this. Let's do some plural singular practice. Meibion singular mab. Tatai, fathers. Hand, llaw, dwylo. It's all the irregular plurals. I love this. Swith. Is it swyddfeid or swyddfawyd? That's difficult. I think it's swyddfeid. I don't know why this ending is so irregular. Swyddfa, swyddfeid. Yep, I was right. Cymylau, cwmwl. Protestiadau, protest. Protestiadau. Nadroedd, neidr. Brawd, brodyr. Deilen, dair. Cariad, is it cariadau?
I think that's regular, right? Cariad.
Cariadau, yeah, that's regular. Mochin, moch. Dafad, defaid. Graig. Lots of ablouts in the plurals. Changing the vowels like German and English. Graig, gracedd. Llygoden, llygod. Ffyrdd, mynyddoedd, I think. I'm not sure. Mynyddoedd. And yeah, by the way, I did talk to, when I was on the Speaking Tongues podcast, I gave a very impromptu theory or hypothesis why Welsh sounds so old to English speakers, and I think it has something to do with the phonology. Mynyddoedd. Plwc. Is it? Plwciau. I think it is plwc. Plwciau. Yeah, plwc. What does it mean though? Is it a plug? I don't think it's a plug. It is a plug. Okay. Oin. Shit. It's lamb, like little sheep. Lamb. Oin. Gafr. That's goat. Gaver. Hosan. Hosanau. Ci. Cwn. Dog. Merch. Merched. Car. Ceir. Plien. Pli. That's a feather. And that's feminine. Dosbarth. Dosbarthiadau. Dinas. Dinasoedd. Pysgodyn. Pysgod. Chwiorydd. Chwaer. Chwiorydd. Plentyn. Plant. Blodyn. Blodau. Castell. Cestyll. Afon. I think afonydd. Afonydd, right? Yes. Gwledydd. Gwlad. Everything is irregular. Yay. Gwr. I actually don't know. Is it gwr? Gwir. Yeah. Gwr. Gwir. Rhiant. Rhieni. Lleidr. Lladron. Malwen. Malwod. Snails. Cefndrydd. Oh, cefndyr. Cousin. Cefndrydd. What's cantorion? Canwr. What? Canwr. Sure. Singer. The singular has a Welsh ending and the plural becomes Latin for some reason. What's taten? Is it tatus? Taten. A potato. Taten. I didn't know that one. Ian daten. One potato. I have no idea what soy is either. Soy. Sai? Soy? Soy? Is it soy? No, it's so. Why is it so? What is so? What? A calf? Like a small cow? Sure. Buwchfach, a small cow. Un buwchfach. So. Buwchfach ydy so. What's the plural of buwch? Bechai bach ydy lloi. Bechod. Bechod bach ydy lloi. Spaces. Space. This is English, I know that. Deud stori. Darllenwch eich stori chi a llenwch y grid. Oh, okay. So this is a listening practice, except you read it out to each other. So I guess I'm not doing it. Cwrs y chlonc. Ysgrifennu stori. Edrychwch yn ôl ar y tabl sy'n dangos y lluosog. Fy'ch partner, ysgrifennwch stori 6 brawddeg. Triwch gael cymaint a phosib o'r geiriau lluosog I mewn i'r stori. That's a bit dumb. Maybe I'll do it if I feel like it. But I don't feel like it right now. Writing a story. I feel like these kind of activities are much more fun if you're doing it with someone. Like if you're like 3 classmates messing around with words together, then you can make something really silly and have a good laugh. Which is what I did when I was in my sign language class, because we were asking each other about like professions, what you're doing, how old are you, and then someone was like, "Oh, I'm a barber for cats, and I'm 80 years old, and I don't want to retire." So that was really fun. But like, if I did that myself, I would feel stupid. I'm gonna skip this because it's already been 2 hours, so I'm gonna do something to wrap it up maybe. Bod y gêm yng Nghaerdydd, hyd i'r tiwtor. Let's see, where is my mewn gofnodi? Uned 40, 14, 4 on 10, 40. I'm making good progress, guys. Like I'm 5 units away from finishing it. At least just going through the chapters, and then maybe if I feel like it, I would do like extra exercises at the back or something. But good. I can reach my goal before August finishes. That's really great. What about you? What whoever's here right now, like, what are your language learning goals? Do you set any, or are you just vibing? I think it's perfectly acceptable to just enjoy the language and like vibe with it. But sometimes people like to set goals. I do that once in a while. I don't usually do it, but I do it now. Like, do you have goals? Let me know. Bulletin newyddion. Be ydy'r newyddion da I weithwyr y ffatri? Be sy'n awgrymu bod lladron yn gweld siop dillad del fe targed hawdd? Pa mae llawer o bobl yn protestio yn Madrid? Oh, okay. Pam? Be sydd wedi digwydd i'r ddau... Oh, shit. Be sydd wedi digwydd i'r ddau ddringwr? Be sydd wedi digwydd i'r ddau ddringwr? Be sydd wedi digwydd i'r ddau ddringwr? Be sydd wedi digwydd i'r ddau ddringwr ar fanau Brycheiniog erbyn hyn? Oh, hey, hello, AD. I haven't seen you before. Welcome. Wait, no. Foucher. Is it Foucher? Did I say it right? I know how to spell it because I've passed by the Scottish border. Right, yeah. Foucher goes something to the stream. Welcome. How are you doing with the Gaelic? I love people who learn Celtic languages. Next August, are you like, what's your level? Are you starting out, or are you like already on the way? That's 1 year. 1 year, B1. I think it depends on your background. Like it might be easy, but it might be hard as well. Because my best friends are studying Gaelic, so I know quite a few things about it, and I know what's difficult about it. I mean, it's got cases and everything. I think it's the only Celtic language that sort of retains the cases. I would love to study it someday, but I think my priorities, if I ever learn a second Celtic language, I would do Breton. But maybe, I don't know. I have a thing against learning similar languages, so I'm not supposed to. But if I did, I would do Breton because I have the book already. You're refreshing it. That's cool. Are you like getting lots of chances to speak it and find people to talk to? Because for me, that's been the hardest thing about learning Welsh. Like the language itself is quite easy to me, but getting to use it is much harder. Like it doesn't just happen. Even if I go to North Wales, I sort of have to make my own opportunities. I'r ddau ddingwr. Beth sydd wedi digwydd i'r ddau ddingwr? Am be fydd pobl yn cofio Olwen Lewis yn bennaf? Yn bennaf, mainly. Am be? Cofio. Pa mae'r gêm rygbi hon yn bwysig? Ble bydd y tywydd gwaetha y fory? Ble? Okay, let's do this. Doing an online course with the Safal Môr. Oh! The Safal Môr something. I forgot how to say it. Ostig, right? Ostig? Yeah. That's really cool. I heard they are actually really good at teaching. Like, they train people who actually speak the language. I think my friend said there was someone who joined his course who has been to the Safal Môr Ostig. Like physically, maybe, or maybe online, who knows? And then they are pretty good at Gaelic. So I'm optimistic. Which one am I doing? I'm doing the Bulletin Newyddion. Bulletin Newyddion.
Dyma'r Bulletin Newyddion. Newyddion drwg I ardal Abertawe. Bydd cwmni Technoprint yn cau ei ffatri yno oherwydd y problemau economaidd. Mae 80 o bobl yn gweithio yno, ond bydd pob un yn cael cynnig swydd yn ffatri arall y cwmni ym Mhen y Bont. Dywedodd llefarydd ar ran y gweithwyr fod y newyddion am y ffatri yn Abertawe'n sioc fawr iddyn nhw. Bu lladrad yn siop dillad del yn Aberystwyth bora ddoe. Cafodd gwerth cannoedd o bunnoedd o ddillad I dwyn. Mae'r heddlu'n meddwl mae'r rhywun lleol sy'n gyfrifol, ac maen nhw wedi apelio am dystion. Dyma'r trydydd tro I ladro'n ddwyn o'r siop yma eleni. Newyddion tramor. Bu protest fawr ymydryd dydd Llun, a chafodd 100 o bobl eu harestio. Bod problemau economaidd Sbaen yn gwella, mae lefelau diweithdran uchel iawn. Mae mwy o bobl allan o waith yno nag mewn unrhyw wlad arall yn Ewrop, a daeth miloedd ohonyn nhw I brotestio yn y brifddinas. Yng Nghymru, daeth tîm achub bannau Brycheiniog o hyd i'r ddau berson a fu ar goll ar y mynyddoedd yn fyw ac yn iach. Roedd y ddau wedi mynd I gerdded heb ddillad nac esgidiau addas. Dywedodd llefarydd ar ran y tîm achub y dylai pobl baratoi cyn mynd I ddringo, gan fod y tywydd yn y mynyddoedd yn gallu newid yn gyflym. Bu farw'r cyflwynydd radio Olwen Lewis yn 77 oed. Bu Olwen yn gweithio ar raglenni plant am gyfnod ac yn gweithio yn y Senedd. Ond fel llais newyddion Radio Cymru y mae hi fwyaf enwog. Mae hi'n gadael gŵr a 3 o blant. Bydd gêm rygbi ola'r tymor rhwng Scarlets Llanelli a thîm Caeredin yn dechrau heno am 1/2 awr wedi 7. Dyma'r gêm fydd yn penderfynu pwy sy'n cael chwarae yng Nghwpan Ewrop y flwyddyn nesaf. Dywedodd hyfforddwr y Scarlets bod hon yn gêm holl bwysig iddyn nhw. Y tywydd I gloi. Mae'r tywydd oer a gwlyb wedi hen fynd o'r diwedd. Mae 2 neu 3 diwrnod o dywydd heulog poeth gyda ni I ddod o heno ymlaen. Gallai hi fod yn wyntog iawn ar arfordir y gogledd erbyn y bore, ond dylai hi fod yn sych ym mhobman.
Y
tywydd I gloi, iddyn nhw. Y tywydd I gloi. Mae'r tywydd oer a gwlyb wedi hen fynd o'r diwedd. Mae 2 neu 3 diwrnod o dywydd heulog poeth gyda ni I ddod o heno ymlaen. Gallai hi fod yn Mae'r tywydd oer a gwlyb wedi hen fynd o'r diwedd. Mae 2 neu 3 diwrnod o dywydd heulog poeth gyda ni I ddod o heno ymlaen. Gallai chi fod yn wyntog iawn ar arfordir y gogledd erbyn y bore, ond dylai chi fod yn sych ym mhobman.
Oh, the last one was a bit tricky. It asked me to decide which area has the worst weather, and basically the guy described the weather in each area, and then you have to decide which one is worst. That was tricky. Sgwrs. I'm gonna do the other one as well while we're at it. Efo pwy mae Rhian Morris? I just want to say, like, why is it that whenever there is like a news segment in the listening exercises, it's always about a factory closing and people losing their jobs? Is that what Wales is all about? That's kind of sad. I'm gonna do another listening, and then I'm gonna do some speaking that's here, and then I'm gonna finish that. That is the plan for today. I don't know who else is still here. Not many, but it's good. I'm getting motivated.
Heddiw, mae Rhian Morris o Gymdeithas Rhieni Maeth Cymru wedi dwad I siarad efo ni. Croeso.
I really missed it. That was so quick.
Heddiw, mae Rhian Morris o Gymdeithas Rhieni Maeth Cymru wedi dwad I siarad efo ni. Croeso Rhian.
Diolch am gael dŵad ar yr rhaglen.
Felly Rhian, pam da chi eisiau siarad efo'r gwrandawyr?
Wel, Robin, da ni'n chwilio am bobl I fod yn rhieni maeth.
Diddorol. Ond pam da chi wedi dod I siarad efo ni yn radio rocio ta?
Wel, da ni'n bryn o bobl sy'n siarad Cymraeg. Mae'n well gan blant sy'n siarad Cymraeg fel iaith gyntaf. Aros mewn tŷ lle mae'r rhieni maeth yn siarad Cymraeg wrth gwrs.
Felly, pwy sy'n medru ymgeisio I fod yn rhiant maeth?
Rhaid I chi fod dros 21 oed, efo stafell welys bar yn eich tŷ. Da chi'n medru bod yn sengl neu efo partner. Weithiau mae yna blant adra, neu weithiau mae rhai yn dewis bod yn rhiant maeth pan mae'r nyth yn wag, ar ôl i'w plant nhw adael cartre.
Oes rhaid I chi fod yn fam neu'n dad felly?
Nag os wir, ond rhaid I chi fod yn barod I gefnogi a helpu person ifanc.
Pam does na ddim digon o bobl yn gwneud cais I fod yn rhieni maeth?
Dwi ddim yn siŵr. Diffyg hyder ella? Dwi'n hapus I ddwad I gynnal sgwrs efo unrhyw gymdeithas ac I rannu gwybodaeth am y broses.
Felly, pwy sy'n addas I fod yn rhiant maeth?
Dwi'n meddwl mai amynedd ydy'r peth pwysica. Synwyr cyffredin ag agwedd meddwl agored. Ac wrth gwrs, I rei pobl, mae'n broffesiwn.
Sut felly?
Mae yna lawer o bobl yn rhieni maeth llawn amser. Maen nhw wedi helpu cannoedd o blant a phobl ifanc. Da chi'n cael pres I dalu am eich amser, ac am gostau byw y person ifanc.
A da chi'n gwybod eich bod chi'n gwneud gwaith gwerthfawr. Felly, sut mae'r gwrandawyr yn medru cysylltu efo chi?
Ewch ar ein gwefan ac anfonwch eich manylion personol, enw, rhif ffôn symudol neu gyfeiriad e-bost, a mi fyddwn ni'n cysylltu nôl efo chi am sgwrs.
Neu ffoniwch ni yn swyddfa radio rocio, a mi fyddwn ni'n anfon eich manylion cyswllt ymlaen at Rhian. Felly, os da chi eisiau gwybod mwy a helpu person ifanc I gael cartref da.
Okay. Good. That was easy. Maybe they want to be politically engaged, so they write about factories closing down. What do you mean? I mean, factories are always closing down, I suppose. Okay, let's see. What can I talk about? No, why are we talking about cars? I hate talking about cars. Trafodwch. Mae yna ormod o geir ar y ffordd. There are too many cars on the road. Da chi'n defnyddio car? No. Fuck. I forgot to say yes, no. Da chi'n defnyddio car? Nac ydw. Pa mor aml? Bydd. I never use a car. I love how it just asked me how often do you drive a car, like assuming that I do drive a car. Sure. Ydy pobl yn fwy parod I ddefnyddio'r bws ar tren y dyddiau yma? Yn fwy parod yn gymharol I gynharach i'r dyddiau cynharach. Yn gynharach i'r dyddiau cynharach. Dwi'n meddwl dwi'n meddwl bod y pobl yn llai parod i ddefnyddio'r bws ar y tren achos mae ansawdd mae ansawdd wasanaeth. Mae ansawdd y gwasanaethau bws a thren yn gweithygu ers ganrif ers y ddiweddar ers y ganrif ddiwetha. Okay. Dwi'n meddwl mae pobl yn llai parod i ddefnyddio'r bws ar y tren y dyddiau yma achos mae ansawdd y gwasanaethau bws a thren wedi gweithygu o lawer ers y ganrif ddiwetha yn arbennig yn enwedig y trenau. I wonder how to say privatization. Privateiddio. Oh, okay. Achos privateiddio'r cwmnïau tren. Because of the privatization of the rail. We should not have done that, guys. So how would we say nationalize? Gwladoli. Felly mae rhaid gwladoli tenau unwaith eto. Or I guess like renationalize would be ail-wladoli. I'm going to write those down. Those are useful words for me to talk about transportation. I love talking about trains. Don't we all? Gwladoli, opposite of privateiddio. Ansawdd. Mae'r trenau yn dod yn llai aml. Maen nhw'n llai dibynadwy. Is it? Reliable. Dibynadwy. Maen nhw'n llai dibynadwy. Felly mae mwy o bobl yn barod. Mae mwy o bobl yn defnyddio car yn anangenrheidiol. Is it? Unnecessary. Diangen. Mae mwy o bobl yn gyrru car yn ddiangen. Pryd oedd y tro diwetha i chi ddefnyddio'r bws neu'r tren? Pryd. Y tro diwetha i mi ddefnyddio'r tren oedd y tro pan es i'r Alban ar y tren yn ystod storm. Roedd y tren i fod i cymryd 4 awr. Roedd y tren i fod i cymryd 4 awr, ond ar hanner ffordd yn ngogledd Lloegr, roedd rhaid i'r tren stopio ag aros. What are we waiting for? Ac ar ôl hanner awr yn stopio yng ngogledd Lloegr, mi wnaethon ni ddod yn ôl yn ôl am hanner awr, ac ar y diwedd roedd rhaid i ni cymryd buses. Cymryd buses what's cael gael i welydd. Buses i gael i welydd ac wedyn i'r Alban. Felly cymerodd yr holl daith felly cymerodd yr holl daith fwy nag 8 awr. Why are you always live when I want to learn Norsk? What's the problem? Let's learn Norsk today. Do it right now. Let's study. I'm practicing speaking, even though nobody here understands, unless someone here is a Welsh speaker, but I doubt it. But yeah, let's do it together. That's the point. Study with me. Study and chat with me. You can chat, you can study. It's perfectly fine. Okay, let's do it again. I'm going to practice. The way I like to practice speaking, especially when on my own, is I like to just write a script off the top of my head. So the first go, it's completely improvised. I was actually making up the script as we go along, and then afterwards, the second go, I can actually practice it like a script, so that I can consolidate the structures in my head and consolidate, how these sentences are made, so that I can push that fluency out, or I guess into me, push the fluency into me. So I'm going to practice it a few more times so that I can tell the whole story more fluidly. Okay. A tro diweth. Oh wait, that's hilarious. I misread the question. The question as what was the last time I used the bus or the train. I just didn't think that would be a question because I take the bus or the train every single day. So my brain read it as the worst time. I don't know why. Just I guess the question, when was the last time you took a bus, just doesn't make sense to me. That's hilarious. Okay, anyway, the worst time. I was saying the worst time. Well, y tro gwaetha I mi ddefnyddio'r bws neu'r tren oedd y tro pan es I i'r Alban ar y tren I ymweld a fy nghariad I yn ystod storm. Achos y storm, roedd y tren I fod I gymryd. Yeah, see, I'm practicing all the grammatical details so that I can make sure I don't make the same mistakes in the future. Roedd y tren I fod I gymryd 4 awr I gyrraedd Glasgow, ond oherwydd y storm, roedd rhaid I ni... Oh, my brain's giving me Swedish words. See, it's happening again. My brain's confusing Welsh and Swedish. I'm getting Swedish words in my head. I want to say stanna kvar. Roedd rhaid I ni aros yn rhywle yn ngogledd Lloegr am hanner awr, ac wedyn mi aethon ni yn ôl am hanner awr, ac ar y diwedd cymerodd pawb fwsys I gyrraedd cael I welydd, ac wedyn I gyrraedd yr Alban. Felly mi gymerodd yr holl daith mwy nag 8 awr yn lle 4. Noswaith dda. Dwi wedi bod yn ymarfer siarad Cymraeg. Dwi'n ateb ar gwestiynau sy'n y llawlyfr. Felly roeddwn ni'n deud stori am daith i'r Alban. Oedd yn anodd iawn oherwydd y storm. Okay, fasech chi'n defnyddio'r tren neu'r bws yn amlach tasa'r gwasanaeth yn well? Na faswn. Another, it's so funny. Whenever I talk about transportation in Welsh, right? In Wales, the default is just driving a car everywhere. So the questions sort of go from that default. Like, it is asking me, would you use the bus or the train more often if the service was better? But my answer is no. But not because I would not love the service to be better, but because I already depend on the bus. So I can't depend on the bus any more than I already do. Okay. That's a silly question. Na faswn I ddim yn defnyddio'r tren neu'r bws yn amlach, achos dwi'n dibynnu ar y bws yn barod. Felly, mae'n amhosib i mi ddefnyddio'r bws yn amlach nag ydw i'n gwneud ar hyn o bryd. Ond, mi swn i'n hoffi gwasanaeth well. Mi swn i'n hoffi yn iawn. Is it yn iawn? Shit. I would love it very much. A dwi'n hoffi... I think yn iawn, right? Pwy a word? Who knows? Pwy a word? Be ydych hoff ffwrdd chi o deithio? Trenau ydy fy hoff ffwrdd i deithio. Achos ar y tren dwi'n gallu eistedd heb ganolbwyntio ar y ffordd, ac dwi'n gallu gweithio neu ddarllen llyfr, ac mae trenau yn fwy sefydlog na buses. Tasech chi'n cael cynnig mynd i Baris am benwythnos hir, a rhywun arall yn talu, pa ffordd fasech chi'n dewis mynd? Taswn i'n cael cynnig mynd i Baris am benwythnos hir, mi faswn i'n dewis yr awyren. Taswn i'n talu ar fy mhen fy hun, mi faswn i'n dewis awyren, dewis hedfan, achos mae awyrennau yn rhatach o lawer na threnau i fynd i Ffrainc. Ond, tasai rhywun arall yn talu, mi faswn i'n dewis y tren, achos dwi'n hoffi eistedd ar y tren yn iawn. Dwi'n hoffi edrych ar y dirwedd sy'n tu allan i'r tren. Dwi'n hoffi ar y tren mi faswn i'n gallu cymryd mwy o fagiau, mwy o bethau. Mi faswn i'n gallu dod a mwy o bethau, mwy o fagiau nag ar yr awyren. Ac faswn i ddim... fasai ddim angen. Right, fasai ddim angen... faswn i ddim angen prynu pethau fel... pethau fel pastanedd, fel toothpaste, fel pastanedd yn Ffrainc. Da chi'n cytuno bod yna ormod o geir ar y ffordd? Dwi'n cytuno bod yna ormod o geir ar y ffordd, achos mae wastad angen ar y bwsys aros yn y dagfa. Yn y dagfa, aros am y ceir, mae'r awyr yn healthy, iach. Yn afiach, mae'r awyr yn afiach. Ac mae'n hefyd yn beryglus i feicio ar y ffordd. I just gave an entire speech about an entire speech against driving cars, and nobody here understands it. I guess if Lothario is here, maybe you'll understand what I'm saying. Like, mae'n gas gen I geir. Dyna I gyd be dwi'n ddeud. Yeah, I think grammar's good so far. Sometimes it takes a second to get the grammar right, but I think it's okay. Mae'n bwrw glaw yma, dwi'n methu clywed ti da iawn. Aha! Lle wyt ti ar hyn o bryd? Lle wyt ti'n gwrando arna I? Neu lle wyt ti'n fy ngwylio I ar hyn o bryd? Achos yma'n ceinion mae o leia roedd hi'n bwrw glaw dwys. Ddim bellach. Bellach mae'r tywydd yn glir, mae'n dywyll, ond mae hi wedi stopio bwrw glaw yn ffodus. Ond roi'n deall digon. Haha, da iawn. Be ydy dy lefel... Lefel is feminine. Be ydy dy lefel Gymraeg? Wyt ti'n deall yn iawn os ti'n gwrando ar y radio neu ar bodlediadau enghraifft? Achos dwi'n arfer gwrando ar lawer o bodlediadau yn fy amser rheiddi. Ac dwi'n meddwl mod i'n deall 80% o'r podlediadau, ac dwi'n fach iawn o fy lefel I. Ond mi swn i'n hoffi gallu siarad yn rhy yn fwy rhugl, yn fwy yn fwy cyfforddus, heb angen chwilio am eiriau. Mi swn i'n hoffi siarad heb anghofio geiriau. Okay, I think that will be it. I've done some good speaking. I'm gonna put a timestamp on this. If people want to hear me speaking Welsh, they can just skip straight here to listen to me. That would be actually great. I love not showing up, but like I love demonstrating my language levels because I love to be authentic and honest about what I'm doing. So that was me actually making up sentences in Welsh on the fly. And that will be it. I think I have other things to do now. Thank you everyone for being. Diolch yn fawr I bawb sydd wedi bod yma efo fi drwy'r 2 awr. Yeah. Bawb sydd wedi bod yma efo fi drwy'r 2 awr. Sydd ddim yn deall Cymraeg, ond wedi serch hynny sydd wedi bod sydd wedi aros yma I gwrando arna I, I rando arna I, sydd wedi aros yma I rando arna I, a chael man siarad, have a chit chat, a chael man siarad efo fi yn y chat. Because I just learned man siarad in this chapter. What else? I think there was another one that is like similar to chat. I guess not. Well, bechod, ond dwi'n fach iawn o'r stream yma, diolch yn fawr. I will see you next time. I don't know, maybe in a few days, or maybe we'll see. I'll like let you guys know.